Hi, this is Kate from Izzalicious Designs, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make the Luigi and Mario bracelets. We're going to do it on a single loom. The colours that you're going to need for Luigi are blue, green, skin tone and black, and you're going to need a couple of little beads for his eyes. And then the colours you're going to need for Mario are red and blue and skin tone and black for the moustache, and again another couple of beads for his eyes. As I said, it's a single loom, you'll be happy to know, and its configuration is the offset configuration, so columns 1 and 3 are slightly lower than columns 2. Arrows are facing towards you. If you don't have arrows, the open part of the peg is facing towards you. We're going to do Luigi first, so I'm going to start with my green bands, and I'm going to be double banding, which means you take 2 bands and you place them over a peg together as if they were a single band, like so. So we just move down the loom, and it's almost as if this is going to be his hat. This is almost the same as if you're doing hair, except we're doing a hat. So we start for the face. Now normally we would do 2 here for the face, 1 here for the face, and 1 here for the face, and then we do our side bands here. Because Luigi has got a long face, we're going to go an extra step down. So we're going to do another 1 here, and another 2 here and on the other side, and then we'll do our crossed bands, 1 across this side and 1 across this side. Push everything down so it's nice and tight. We need to put our eyes. I use a 2.75 crochet hook which fits these beads quite nicely down it. Slide the eyes onto a flesh tone band. Now, I was taught by a very nice lady who follows my channel, a good way to do the eyes to stop them sinking into the head is take a single band and twist it once, twice, 3 times, and place it on the peg that you're going to use for eyes. Then when you place your eyes over on that peg, when you take it off the loom, this extra band that you've twisted pops them out so they don't get sunk in the head. It's a very, very good idea. I'm going to do a crossover band here, and actually I'm going to take it, stretch it, figure 8, and loop it on itself so it's quite tight. And I'm going to put that there. Now here, for this crossover band, I'm going to make it really tight because he's got a very skinny, narrow chin. So what I'm going to do is stretch it as much as I can, figure 8 and figure 8. 2 figure 8s. This is going to be tight to put across. What you're going to do is put it from one peg to the second peg. Then you're gently going to stretch it out across that third peg. Now, if you really can't do it and you're breaking bands, maybe 2 twists will be good. I prefer the 3, but it's up to you. Okay, so we've done that. We need to do his nose. You're going to take 2 skin tone bands, pop your hook through, wrap it once and twice. Then you're going to take another 2 bands, slide it onto your hook, and you're going to lift, instead of just rolling where they can get twisted, you're going to try and lift these onto that band so they don't get too twisted. Taking it off, you're going to splay these out so that the 2 ends of the same band are in your hand. When you pull them out, you can see a hole. Okay, and then you're going to get your hook and you're going to put it through that one band. That's the same band. You're going to lift this one up and over and off, and that's the bit you're going to hold. We're going to do the same on the other side. This is the same band as itself. If I was to pull this end, it's going to go. See, it's the same band. Put this through like so, lift this up, over and off. Okay, so these 2 loops are going to go across here. Alright, now we're going to do the brim of his hat. Take a single green band, put your hook through it, wrap it once, twice and 3 times. Double band in green, push that over, reclaim the end of your bands. We're going to do this again. So that's our second pair, our third pair, and lastly our 4th pair. Okay, that is going to go on the same peg as his eyes, but we're going to wait to put it on there until we've loomed these up. So I'm going to take this off and I'm just going to leave it on a holding hook for the time being. Make sure you have both ends of the band. So you should have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, like that on there. So we're just going to put that to one side for the minute. We need an end cap here. So grab a single skin tone band, wrap it once, twice, pop it on. If you want it tighter, that's great. Make it tighter. 2, 3, 4 is usually good, and 4. Then we're going to do the actual part for his for the bracelet. So take 2 green bands and we place them here, and we do the same on the other side. Then it's 2 blue, another 2 green each side, and then we're doing blue all the way to the bottom of the loom. Now, because we took up an extra spot for his chin, we're going to be a band short lengthwise for the bracelet. Don't worry about that. We're going to do it almost as if he was an action figure and that we were putting a foot on him. Oops, missed that one. Come here, little tricky. So what we're going to do is take a single band, put our hook through it, wrap it once, twice, 3 times, take a double band, slide that on, reclaim the end of your band, and we will pop that on there. We're going to do the same on the other side, almost as if we were placing a foot. Slide, 1, 2, 3, get 2 blue bands, slide this on and reclaim just there. Okay, it's time for us to loom up. So grab the blue band under here and we'll start looming. Same under this one. Loom up, all the way till we get to the face. Like this. Let's try and push these bands down so nothing falls off. Move down past that end cap and grab the 2 beige bands and loom them across. The same on the other side. Oops. All the way past the end cap, grab the 2 bands, loom them across. Grab the centre band here, I'm going to loom that up. Now we need to dig all the way down to the bottom 2 bands and loom that up. If it's tight, and it will be, push your hook around the outside of this peg here go down, grab the 2 bands, and it's tight because you've got that band wrapped around 3 times. Okay, this band, these 2 are going to go up and over the nose, like so. You're going to have the nose poking out here. Okay, he's just going to poke through there. The next one will go up to here. Now we're going to loom this one up, and then we're going to put our cap brim on here. So our cap brim was on a holding hook. We're going to place one side here, and then you're going to get your hook through the end cap, which is here on the other end. Turn your loom around, stretch that end cap out, and it's going to go, oops, on this peg here. If you need to, push everything down so you've got space. Now, dig down and find the bottom 2 green bands and loom up. Same on the other side, bottom 2 green bands and loom up. Then we're going to do the side bands. Oops, one here and one here. Whoa, sorry. And we'll move the middle one up to the center, and we'll grab 2 green bands, push your hook through the middle and out through the side, and we'll tie off. So we're going to take our little figure off the loom. Don't worry too much about his nose, we will find that and put it in the right spot. Okay, we'll get our loom out of the way, straighten up his legs, pull his face down, and now his nose is over here. We need it to be over here. So we're going to just push it through between the correct bands. Those bands go to this side of it, and he needs to come through here. There we go. Oops, sorry, hit the camera. Now, we have got 2 black bands that we're going to do his moustache with, and what we're going to do is poke our hook, now I use a 2.75 for fiddly things, through his face, under his nose here is where I like to go. Grab the end of one and pull it through to the back. Oh, okay, right through his nose there, that would be painful. Pull it through to the back. Now we're going to attach that to a clip. I'm using an S clip. I'm just using it to make sure I don't pull it through all the way. Make sure your band is straightened, and poke your hook through the side of his face, stab him through the face, it's my favourite part, at about the height that you think you want the moustache to end. And I like to hold it a bit taut. There we go, like that. That's one side. I'm going to do the other side. I'm going to poke my hook through the same hole that I came through the first time. Pull it through. Do the same on the other side, and I want to be in about the same position that the other side was, so that it doesn't look lopsided. Now, what I like to do on the back here is put my hook through the 2 bands, take the one nearest to me, lift it up, over and off. Then I like to do that to the other side as well. Take the hook, the clip off, grab the 2 bands, the one nearest from those 2 bands, up, over and off. Then I'm left with 2 bands, one for each side of his moustache, and I'm going to do the same again so that I'm left with 1 band, and I'm going to attach that to my clip. Turn him around, have a look at his moustache. You might need to pull it into shape a bit, and that's fine. Poke his eyes out. Now, the part of his hat we want to discreetly hide at the back of his head as well. So just pop your hook through some of the bands at the back and move them down until you're at a level where they're not too long, and again you can pop them on the back of this clip to keep them secure, just like that. And if you want to, just poke the top of the clip under one of these bands to keep it from poking out so much, just like that. Turn him around, pull his face a bit. With a Sharpie, I'm going to draw his eyeballs, his pupils in. One this side and one this side. I'll try and make his moustache go up a bit more, just by tweaking it a little bit, pulling it up and pulling this side down. There we go. Now, at the back here, we're going to go through the end caps, and I'm using a Q-clip. I really like these. I find them very secure. They clip onto themselves, and I find that a fantastic little security trait. Slide it on. I'm going to slide the other side. Get the oops, I suppose I should take one side off first, shouldn't I? Make sure it's not twisted. Put the other side on as well, and then you just clip this into place, push it sideways and down, and that is now clipped securely into place. And there we have our Luigi bracelet. I really look forward to seeing all of yours. Thanks so much. Bye bye.